And this lady was wearing a vest with jingle bells on it. And she was like, you can jingle my bells. I was like, ma'am, you need to stop.
Hold up.
It's still hitting me that we're actually recording right now.
Me too.
How was Thanksgiving, man?
It was pretty good, dude.
You
Visited with the
It
family.
was pretty good.
How about you?
Thanksgiving was pretty nice. I only had like 3 people.
Who?
It's just me and my mom and my dad. Because my sister and brother-in-law live out in D.C. And all my other family's dead. Just being real with you. This is the Flat Out Podcast. Okay. Anyways.
You could have invited like some friends over.
Yeah, but everyone... Here's the thing. Friends...
Did your mom cook a lot for that many people?
Not like a whole lot. Like a decent
Just
amount.
like the basics?
Yeah, like the basics. Mashed potatoes, green
Did you like
beans.
take home leftovers?
No, but I'm going to tomorrow. So yes.
Nice.
So we got some topics. Apparently Brock wrote down 2 topics this time.
I had 4 last time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time we were literally talking, like, the last couple podcasts were probably like shit. If you're watching this one, it's going to be gas. So just stay tuned. Just keep watching.
In depth.
Getting in depth as hell.
topic. So you go ahead. You start off.
All right. Well, I guess I have 3. Oh, I have 4 topics. I wanted to talk about this last time. Keeping up with the Joneses. Okay. No, I'm dead ass. Okay, so my neighbor that I mow grass for, I went over to mow his grass, and he was telling me about, he was like, yeah, I need you to cut my yard this week. He has like a problem. He can't like cut his yard. He gets like short breaths, some shit like that, whatever. Right. So I go over there to cut his yard. He's like telling me why he needs me to cut his yard.
Yeah.
And he was like, I need you to cut my yard because we're having family over or friends or something, family and friends over.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, these people like keep up with their yard. Like they really keep up with it.
Like they're going to judge me if they see mine.
Exactly. He thought he was going to get like judged if they saw like his yard looking like crap.
Yeah. Which is probably true.
And it sucks because I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, dude, this guy's like literally being controlled by like what these other people think. And these other people aren't even doing anything. Like they haven't even done anything yet.
But
they
his mind
just like
is already worried about the situation.
Yeah, they already have
he's
like
like
this
thinking about the future.
Exactly, and they already
he's
have
like
like
worrying
this
about the
connotation.
outcome that he doesn't know what could happen.
I know, and he could just like relax,
He
or
can
even
relax,
if your
but
yard looked like
The
crap.
thing is,
like,
though,
who
the
cares?
keeping up with the Joneses, you can act. You will get judged. Like
I know.
you can't like get around it.
That's the whole thing. That's
Like if
the
you
whole
live
thing
in a
of it.
nice neighborhood, and someone keeps buying like a new back deck or like
Yeah.
new car,
you're
your
always
neighbor's just
going
gonna
to be
competing.
yeah. You're
Because
always
then if
going
you
to be
don't,
trying to
they're gonna
chase
be like, "Wow,
that.
look at that dude! No one likes him."
I know because you have like
But
a Toyota and they have like
it's
a
also for
Mercedes.
simple stuff too, like mowing your grass.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he
Or
mowed his
people who
diagonal.
just like leave their house dirty. It's like
That is true. But some people are different. Like, I feel like people who are more like, if they have like a lot of kids and stuff like that, they leave stuff laying around. They really don't
Yeah.
even like care.
yeah, I know people who have little kids, they leave the house a little more messier,
It's like impossible to keep it clean.
which is fine.
Almost, yeah. But I was just thinking about that and I was like, dude, like, I don't know. I think it's crazy how people judge or like take action based off of like so solely off of like what other people think.
Well, yeah,
You
that's
know
how
what
our
I mean?
whole life is based off of.
I know,
Kinda, it's kind of how we live.
and then you have people
Like
who
you're
break
always
the mold,
thinking, like, what will other people think?
and that's how you.
That's
That's how you
That's
keep
how a lot
moving.
of people live their life.
Yeah.
You have to break away from that. The subtle art. I mean,
You're the subtle art.
of not giving an F.
F word.
F the Joneses. We make a book called "Fuck the Joneses."
Wait, that'd actually be a good book
That would be.
because it would push people to like go beyond. Now there is like a point. There is a point where like you're
Where
like
it's like, okay,
keeping up with the Joneses, but you're not really.
it's
You're just improving
maintaining
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah, or not even maintaining.
Or at least like
but,
have like a healthy
improving.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not like an excuse to live like crap.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're-
Yeah. I know what you mean. Like it's,
If you're not keeping up with the Joneses, then you shouldn't. You should still keep yourself in line.
Yeah. It shouldn't be like either keeping up with the Joneses or like
Or
living in a dump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think there should be a middle ground there.
right.
But it's also
that makes sense.
it's also like if you're trying to improve yourself, like it's hard not to base it off of other people's opinions. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of like other people's opinions are kind of like the scale to which we measure success. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if I get like that was
That's a
fucking
fail.
sad, dude. So if I get like a Toyota, like just an average car,
Yeah.
right? But my car before that was like complete shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I get this car, but it's still like an average car, whatever. And I'm really happy with it.
Someone else is gonna look at you and be like, "Wow."
I know, but you
If he has like
yeah.
a Porsche,
But you can't let
And,
that
like-
like
you can't let that affect your happiness of what you have.
exactly. And it goes with that like scale of happiness. I think
Yeah.
Dan, you know what I'm talking about? Dan Bilzerian talked about it. He's like, if you get a Ferrari, and once you've had a Ferrari, if you go back to like a Honda Accord,
Yeah, it's like wow.
even if you get like a brand new
Just
Honda
like how
Accord,
he said he wanted to go work at Walmart just to like show how good he has it,
exactly,
just to make him realize that like wow,
that is so crazy. Because once we like level up,
you like don't look back.
yeah. But if
You-
you,
you,
go
like,
back,
forget where
you're
you
like,
came
this
from.
is like shit.
Yeah.
If you go back, like
That's the one thing I find kind of annoying about like some YouTubers or like
Mhm.
famous people.
what do you mean?
They like don't remember where they came from.
Yeah, like some people aren't humble.
Yeah, they're not humble at all.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like that just comes in like actions and like how you're raised and stuff like that. Maybe if someone was like more entitled, then like as they like got bigger,
Yeah,
then they'd be like
yeah. Not many people are very
dissing
humble.
people. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say about that topic? Let's
Yeah.
just keep.
I mean-
Let's put a message out then.
Okay. What's your message?
Don't keep up with the Joneses. Keep up with
Keep up with what makes you happy.
yeah. Keep up with yourself. Like measure success based off of yourself, right? And don't think that like the next best thing is like what the other guy has. Say like if you have a crappy car, get like a little bit better car, and then that's like more rewarding.
Yeah.
And then just keep going
Just
up
keep
like
leveling up the scales.
that. Yeah. But don't like look at other people's stuff and be like, damn, like that's fuck that guy because he has that or something.
Yeah.
You can still
That
look at that
just-
stuff and
that
like
just shows what type of
aspire to
person
be
you
there.
are.
Yeah. Be humble towards it and be like, dude, I'm gonna get that one day on
Yeah.
God. And then just go do it.
Plus, if you make it to that spot, you can't like look down on others either.
Yeah, I know. Because you were there once.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't judge people.
That's
by,
how I feel about a lot of famous people. They look down on other people, but like you used to be that person.
Yeah, until they got all the clout,
Yeah,
all the fame,
and
and
the
all that
money.
stuff. And all the money and all the
Fame and money
accolades.
destroys a human.
Does it though? Some people it doesn't.
I feel like 75%.
I would.
At least like A-list celebrities.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like they're
You
like
always
in
see
a
like
different
some bad
realm.
story
I don't know.
of like some celebrity doing some. They go off the
Like,
path.
yeah,
They get into drugs because they hate their life now, or I don't know.
yeah, but that's not like not being humble.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
They're like, oh, it doesn't make me happy.
Oh yeah, but it's because they've experienced
Yeah.
like peak happiness.
But then it's like,
at least
imagine
they're
your
not like
life.
treating people like shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're
Yeah.
not like, oh fuck you because you don't have
Right.
whatever. That's what I think about it. But if they're like doing drugs, that's probably because they like literally reach like their maximum. They've reached like the
They
max
can't
level.
feel anything else.
Exactly.
They're like, I need to try meth.
They need to feel something. They literally do that to like feel something. All right. Did you have a topic you want to talk about?
So
Transitioning right
we got
here.
the new year coming up, 2022.
Here we fucking go. Here we go.
I had like a thing. Everyone
What's your
everyone
thing?
says they're gonna do a New Year's resolution.
What is this
so,
thing?
like-
A proposition?
No, I'm just like stating what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
So everyone says they have a New Year's resolution or multiple,
yeah.
but then like they do it for like 3 weeks and then they never follow through.
Yeah.
I was wondering why people don't follow through.
Why people don't follow through?
They don't stick with the resolution.
Well, as soon as you say that, my mind instantly goes to like that. However many days to create a habit.
Yeah,
I don't know how many days it is. Is it like
it's like
60?
21 days.
I thought it was like.
I've heard like 50 different days. Like
I thought it was longer, but I don't know. They might just not do it long enough, or like I feel like New Year's is such like you say so outlandish things that are literally such an extreme radical
Yeah.
change on your life that
they
you
have to
can't
be like
sustain.
achievable.
Yeah.
They can't be like some unrealistic.
Yeah, you can't be like I'm going to the gym 5 days a week and you
Yeah.
go absolutely zero
Or
right
it's like
now.
I'm gonna be I'm gonna make this much money this year.
And
Like you can't like
yeah, like if last year
you
I
can
made,
say I'm gonna make more money.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm gonna make this exact amount. I mean, you can.
you can
but
say an exact amount, but it has to be within
it
reason.
does, yeah, it has to be reasonable.
But then again, don't think that don't like limit yourself to like a little bit. Like you can say like, oh, I want to make $1 million, but like realistically, like unless you win the lottery or like literally blow up,
Yeah, like the probability is pretty slim.
yeah, the probability is slimmer like the higher you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So be reasonable, but be like aspire to get quite a bit. I don't know. Like if last year I made $10,000, and then like this year I'm like, I'm gonna make 150 grand. Like okay, that might be possible because like if
Yeah.
you get a job or something like that or like whatever.
You just have to
right?
make smart choices.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think people don't follow
Or
through with their.
just anything like, oh, I'm gonna quit nicotine or
That's
quit
a joke, dude.
smoking.
Everyone says that.
I'm gonna work
never
out. I'm gonna
does
lose
it.
this. I'm gonna do this,
Yeah,
and then it just doesn't last.
I think it's just because they.
So I think New Year's resolution. This is what I'm coming from. New Year's resolutions are bullshit. Fuck that shit.
That's a pretty bold. That's a pretty bold statement.
If you wanted it, you do it now.
I think that's very true. Yeah, and for the people who like do New Year's resolutions, they'll like wait until New Year's and then like
Because
start
like, I
deciding
can keep
what
doing
to
it
do.
until New Year's or keep
Yeah.
doing whatever they're doing. That's bad.
I don't know. There's like
It's like, why aren't you doing it now then? If you want to do it.
yeah, because like if you start now, then
Yeah.
to do better than if you started on New
Yeah, like
Year's.
you already be like closer to your goal.
It's so annoying. When people start working out on New Year's, like day after New Year's,
Yeah.
and then you go to the gym and it's absolutely flooded.
Right.
With
Especially
just
if
a
you like
bunch of-
work out at Planet Fitness.
Oh my!
That has to be terrible.
Everyone gets a
I
freak.
feel so bad for
What is that,
whoever
like $10
workouts
a
there.
month?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
you
place
get-
is gonna be flooded.
They have pizza. They have pizza monthly.
Oh yeah.
Do they? Yeah.
But they have like free tanning beds and stuff.
I didn't know that. Do they have sauna?
I'm not sure.
I thought it was more of kind
But
of like
you know that's like the number one place everyone's gonna be going.
yeah, all the newbies. That's the thing.
All the commercial gyms.
and Vasa Fitness.
Dude, that place is terrible.
It's over flooded. Here's the thing,
There's
like
so many people. I've never even been there, but I just know it's terrible.
yeah,
Because I just see everyone on social media. I'm at Vasa.
I know it's
I'm
almost
like, how are you even
too
using
big.
a machine? Because there's so many people there.
I've been there, and there's not like that much equipment per like if you go at like a peak hour, like there's
Yeah.
not that much equipment per the amount of people that come in. I talked to I go to LA Fitness, and there's this guy at LA Fitness who takes care of like all the surrounding LA Fitnesses in the city, or not the city, but like the state, and he like oils up the machines and like fixes the machines and stuff like
Like
that.
maintenance.
Yeah, and I was talking to him about it, and he like started talking about Vasa, right? And he was like, "Yeah, I'll give that place like a good 4 or 5 years before like all the equipment is like run down and stuff."
Not if they're maintaining it.
Well, he said when he went and talked to the Vasa people because he wanted to see like what they were paying, and they were paying like $15 an hour. This guy who works at LA Fitness gets paid $25 an hour, and he like maintains all the machines, like a bunch of different locations and stuff like that. And he said they were paying $15 an hour, and they couldn't find a guy to like fix the machines and stuff like that. And he said like he'll give them like 4 or 5 years before like the pool starts getting nasty, like the sauna, like all that like new stuff, even though like the weights and stuff like that.
They just
Especially
need to
with how
open another
many
location.
they have like another location. They
Not
have
close to that one though.
yeah, they have multiple locations, but it's
That's
like
the only one I've seen.
when you open a gym with like a $10 a month thing.
Yeah, it just
and
you're gonna get
everyone
so much
floods in.
volume, dude.
Yeah,
It's
people
actually
just
kind of smart. Though.
and so much idiots
$10 a
slamming the
month, and you
weights.
get so many people.
I literally, honestly, have thought about getting it just because it's $10 a month, so I can like switch gyms. every
Yeah, but
once in a while.
it's just terrible. I hate when there's so many people.
Yeah, that's the only shitty thing about
I missed where we used to work out at.
the gathering place. We used to work out at this church gym, but it was like pretty legit. But
no
it was,
one
like,
was
small.
ever there. It
I
was
know.
just like a little squad of people
It was
that we all knew.
It was always dead except for like us.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
I don't even remember who was all there. It was like me. It was probably like 10
It was
people,
like 10 teenagers. And
but
that's
like
it.
yeah,
It wasn't like there's like 2 adults maybe like
and
that.
everyone knew each other.
Yeah,
And if they were adults, they were usually old people.
and they actually had decent equipment for the price.
They did. You know, it closed down, right?
Yeah,
And it turned into something. It turned into like a school. So I wonder what they did with all
it's
the
like the
equipment.
new
in there.
Greenwood Christian Academy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because
I don't know.
It was in a cat. I drove
Who cares?
by.
No one cares anyway.
Yeah, nobody
so.
cares about it. So fuck this. Anyways, if you're making a New Year's resolution, follow through with it.
Yeah.
Now I know you're gonna hear that and you're probably
Or
not gonna follow through.
no. Start now.
Yep. Start
After you
now.
watch this.
What he said.
Right after you watch this. After you
Get
watch
up.
this whole entire length of the video,
Get up.
get up and do what you want to do.
Move. Right now.
Move.
Do you have another? Let me hit a topic. I got a good one. Okay, so I was washing the windows at Wendy's today. 2 different Wendy's locations. I went to the first Wendy's, and I'm washing the windows. And this old lady, she works there, and she was like walking around looking at the windows. I was on the outside, she was on the inside, so she was like walking around looking, and I was like, what does she want? Like, I was kind of like annoyed. I was like, why does she keep fucking looking at the windows?
Yeah.
Right? Because I thought she was gonna say something. I was going inside, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, you missed a spot." I'd be like, "Literally, go fuck yourself."
Right.
But she wasn't. She wasn't, right? And that's my first point. Is like I created a scenario in my head which wasn't even fucking true, and then I literally went in there
you
with
lived based off of that thought you created.
I went in there with an attitude of like, fuck this lady, when she didn't even do anything to me. Like, I literally was like, I saw her watching the windows, and I was like, dude, if she's like about to say something about me missing a spot or something, like I was about to like get mad. She didn't even do anything.
Happened.
Exactly. That didn't happen. What did happen is I was washing the drive-through windows, and they were like, oh, we need to hand this food out out of the window. And I was there, and they were like, oh, the window washer's in the way. And I was like, I have a name. There were like 5 people behind me, right? I was like, I have a name, guys. They're like, oh, what's your name? I was like, Evan. And then they were like, they started like, these old ladies who work at Wendy's started getting like sexual.
Oh, God.
It was weird, bro. They were like, the old ladies were like, oh, Evan. They were like, oh, the window washer. And this lady was wearing a vest with jingle bells on it. And she was like, you can jingle my bells. I was like, ma'am, you need to stop right now.
You did not say that to her.
No, I didn't. I did not say that. I was
That
like,
was funny.
all I did was this. I would smile and wave. I was like,
You should smile and wave, boys.
no, literally. So, okay, that's a story. Here's my point. Why is it okay for old ladies to hit on young men, but for old men not to hit on young ladies?
We can protect ourselves.
That's a
Men
solid
are
point.
creepy as hell.
That is a solid point. But what happens when there's an extremely creepy old lady? And she said this to me like
you're not
5
gonna
times.
you're not gonna be scared for your safety if an old lady's like, oh.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
For a girl and an old man with so much more power than like a young teenage
like a lot more strength.
female.
Yeah.
That's where it comes. That's what the difference is.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for solving that for me. God damn. I don't know, dude. Like, do you ever feel uncomfortable when old ladies like? Sometimes I swear to God they go too far because like they know they can. Like she said that to me like
they can like
5
say
times.
anything they want. They like don't care.
I know. And I know, like no one. She's like no one's gonna say anything, and if they do, she'll be like, "I was joking with them."
It's whatever.
I don't even know, dude. Old ladies get weird.
Dude, what's your favorite fast food chicken sandwich? Who do you think has the best
Chick-fil-A.
chicken sandwich?
Chick-fil-A.
That's what I was thinking.
Easily
But some people say
Chick-fil-A.
Popeyes.
I've had Popeyes.
It's not as good as Chick-fil-A's.
Listen, they have that sauce on it, but it's not good.
The breading is like too greasy or crunchy at Popeyes.
Yeah. I know what you mean. The Chick-fil-A one is literally
It's
just
like
like
it's just like
perfectly
a perfect
buttered
amount. It's
fluff.
juicy.
Yeah,
Seasoning is crisp
exactly.
with the Chick-fil-A sauce.
And on top of that,
Oh my
the Chick-fil-A
gosh.
sauce is gas. But on top of that, with the difference between getting a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and a Popeyes chicken sandwich is this. You pull up in the drive-thru at Popeyes.
Oh, you gotta wait 30 minutes.
Some bullshit's going on in that
They're
restaurant.
like, oh, you know what's going on in there?
Yeah, some fucking
You hear
shit.
pans banging around.
Exactly. And people yelling at each other in the background, and then your chicken sandwich isn't even out there, and then when it gets out
And
there,
their
it's
fries
smashed.
are garbage.
Yeah. No. The fries are
Dude,
good.
Chick-fil-A's are freaking amazing.
They are, but those are like 2 different realms.
No, bro.
Popeyes has like
they
seasoned
still beat them,
fries.
though. They beat them anyways.
All right. Whatever, dude. I like the fries at Popeyes, but
They're just like salt and pepper.
no, they're not. At Popeyes, they're seasoned Cajun.
That's if you get it that way, right?
No, they come Cajun fries, buddy.
I don't know.
You get Cajun fries? You ever dip them in
there.
ranch?
Yes.
Then why are you complaining?
Because Chick-fil-A is just goated, dude. The service is amazing.
It is.
God.
That's what I'm saying. You pull
You
up
literally pull up and
Chick-fil-A.
they treat you like family.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, what's your name for this order? Like, Brock. They go, oh, what can I get for you today, Brock?
It's
like,
so
they
weird.
make you feel like welcome.
Sometimes I pull up to Chick-fil-A and I order.
And they're like, my pleasure.
I know.
Thank you.
They're so, like, I pull up and they're almost, like, so robotic that I feel like they're not human.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, you try to crack a joke with a Chick-fil-A worker. No,
They're
they're
like,
not. They're like, yeah.
What else can I get you?
Exactly. They're like automated. They're like, must laugh. Ha ha ha. Will that be cash or
I hate
credit?
how you have to, like, at the new Chick-fil-A's with, like, the double drive-through.
Yeah.
You have to, like, walk. Or they walk and you, like, drive as you order, kind of. It's just kind of weird.
I don't know. That is kind of weird, but
It is what it is.
I don't know. They're getting people moving, dude. They know what they're doing. Chick-fil-A knows what they're doing.
Gosh.
On the other hand, Popeyes is an absolute shit show.
No fast food restaurant compares to Chick-fil-A in service.
No, absolutely not.
Which is kind of surprising. No one's taken notes yet.
I'm serious. And Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday.
Exactly, dude. They would
So-
make so much money on a Sunday.
After church crowd,
Bro, and no one's
would
working
go
on Sunday.
crazy.
Yeah.
God,
Football games, bro.
everything.
Jeez.
Everything. They literally
Gosh.
football games. They could be ordering catering
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A,
dude.
right?
Yeah.
But they're not. They're catering
dude.
Qdoba because it's better than Chipotle. Okay, let's fucking get into
All
this.
right, so
Do you have another topic?
Biden shut off travel to
Here
8
we
countries
go.
because there's a new coronavirus
Oh, I heard
variant
about that. I heard about that.
that's 500% more infectious.
Well, I think it's good
And
that he
it makes the
stopped
vaccine 40% less effective.
40%.
So it's basically useless to get the vaccine.
Nice. I think
Just
it's
funny.
good that he shut off travel
Yeah,
to those countries.
that was
Like that's a
smart.
very smart idea.
Yeah.
But I
It's
feel
the
like
first smart thing, eh?
it'll definitely come back around. You know what I mean? It'll probably
it's
find
gonna
its way.
it's gonna get here no matter what.
Someone's gonna be an idiot
Yeah.
and like
Go to Canada, go to
Yeah.
Mexico.
whatever. Something's
around.
gonna happen. You just hop around, do a little skip. What's it called?
All right, dude.
Skip scotch. What's it called? Hopscotch. I'm like an
You
idiot.
said hip skitch.
A little skip scotch. So
So yeah, if you get the vaccine, it's 40% less effective now. FYI.
yeah, so you're basically unprotected.
So it was already like what, a 75%, and now it's at like a 35%.
I thought it was like better than that.
I thought it was a
younger people,
75%
anyways.
effective.
I thought it was better for younger people. Sorry, I'm deleting these notes off my.
So
Do you have another
how's
topic?
the hair going for you?
How's the what?
How's your hair?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Nice.
I don't know. I had to put a hat on. It's like, I don't know, man. I got to put a lot of stuff in it to like even keep it down. There's like too much.
Yeah.
I got to just keep wearing a hat. The back isn't even with the sides, or the back isn't even with the top, so it's kind of like looks like crap. Okay, hold on. I have another topic I really want to talk about. Where'd it go? There it is.
Vertigo?
Vertigo.
What'd you say?
No, I have another topic I want to talk about, dude. God. Balance between relationship and working on yourself. Let's get
I thought we
deep.
already talked about this.
Nah, I don't think
that
we
was
did.
on Snapchat.
Yeah, that was on Snapchat, dude. Anyways, so you can go first.
You can't just give me. You have to lead off of
Okay, you want me to go first?
What it's about.
Balance between a relationship and working on yourself. I feel like there needs to be a solid balance between that, right? It can be like 50-50 depending
So like
on
if
how
you're
the
dating
person is.
someone,
Yeah,
you should also have a healthy balance with your own relationship with yourself.
right? Yes. And this goes back to keeping up with the Joneses because like, right? Don't keep up with the Joneses, but like work on yourself.
Yeah.
Ties in, right? You got to work on yourself to feel accomplished in order to feel progress. Either that or you're just literally going to be like this stagnant being, which is crazy. Bro, I don't understand. Bro, this makes sense now. No, you don't understand. I literally just pieced this together. You know
What?
why keeping up with the Joneses is a thing?
Why?
Because all the people like back in the day, whatever, our parents, whoever, right? Literally worked for these companies for 40 years. Like 40 years. So they literally did the same thing every single day, and all they did was hang out with their friends at work. So the only thing they had to do to progress was talk to the people at their work and figure out what they were doing and do better than them. And that's how keeping up with the Joneses happened. Because everyone literally just did the same thing because no one was like entrepreneurial and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like no one was like working on themselves or like they're working for these companies and it was different. So I literally just debunked the like whole like where Keeping Up with the Joneses came from.
To get back on topic,
Balance between relationship and working on yourself. So there's got to be like a balance there, right? So if you have a girlfriend, if you're a guy, whatever, okay? If you have a significant other and that person like likes to have a lot of time with you, make that time like maximum like 60% of your life, right? Because if you go above that and you spend all your time with this person and you don't accomplish anything for yourself, then you're going to like literally feel like crap, and you're not going to be as contributing and as like supportive and stuff as you would be if you would have worked on yourself as well.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
I just have an inside joke with that sentence.
Why do you have to pull up a joke right now, dude?
No.
I'm just kidding. What are you saying? I don't understand. You want to know?
So yeah, I
What the? What's this? Is you're literally lagging right now. You said. All right.
I totally
Bring it
agree
from
with
the top.
I totally agree with this statement, because most people do when they start dating somebody, they become really attached, female or male, to the other person.
Yeah.
And then they start spending every single day with them. And then you start to do things together, and you lose out like on your hobbies and stuff. Like you start doing things for them and not for yourself.
Yeah.
And like you don't start to like work for your goals really as much because you're focused on making the other person happy. But the thing is, if you guys are both working towards your goals in the same relationship, then it can be good. But if you guys break up, then it just sucks because like you lost like all that time.
Yeah.
You just wasted a lot of time, but you also learned from it though. So
that's one thing that I like take note of.
I saw this one thing that said each relationship is just character development.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, because you're like understanding how to balance.
Yeah.
And like.
Well, each relationship just teaches you about yourself.
Yeah.
And how to grow.
Different people.
Yeah.
Unless it's like.
And it shows you like what you eventually want at the end of your life, or like later on in life.
It's a great way to put it, man. You should date at least 20 people before you settle down. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's a random number, but I don't know. It could be 20 people. I wonder who's.
I've always thought about that. I'm like, wow, was the person I'm dating the person I'm supposed to be with forever?
Yeah.
But it's like, how am I supposed to know if I've only dated this small amount of people?
Yeah. Well, you could think about it
because then,
that
like,
way,
by the time you're 30, you could be dating like 3 more people. By then, and you just know more about what you want.
But it's always like shoulda, coulda, woulda, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, because if you were with somebody, and you keep thinking that, you keep thinking like, oh, like, what about someone else?
Yeah.
You don't just like naturally let it play out.
Yeah.
Then you're like gonna ruin the relationship by thinking about it.
It's too young for that at this age. That we're at.
Yeah.
We're way too young to even be thinking about settling down.
Remember when we talked about people our age who get married and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm not
doing it, dude.
I think that's a bad idea, and I think that's why a lot of people get divorced.
Until I'm old, ready,
and settled down.
Got everything I want, dude. Because like you said, balance between your relationship and yourself. You're not going to have what you want if you're focused on the other person.
Exactly. Establish
It's just
yourself.
a tough battle. You have to figure out what works best for you.
And we know you guys are battling it out there. No, honestly, though, everyone does. Right? And so, like, even if you're in a relationship, you could still be battling it. And, like, maybe you don't talk to your partner about it, because if you talk to your partner about it, then you feel like...
They might get upset. They're like, oh, we got to start spending less time together because I want to start focusing on myself. And they're going to get upset when you say that. But
or even if you just start doing it.
If you're like, hey, I want to start doing this, and this on these days of the week, they're going to be like, what? Why?
It's because change. Yeah. It's because change is because people don't want to.
But then if you're single, you just do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you're single.
Like me.
No, that is true, though. But once you're single, though, you got to, like, if you start dating someone, then you got to figure out how to fit that person in your
agenda, in
your life. Yeah. And I feel like it definitely takes more time up front to spend time with that person. And then, like, later on
it's better to not, when you first meet, don't start hanging out every day.
Yeah. Because
then it just becomes the ritual.
Yeah, I know. And then it ends up taking over your life.
You guys get so used to it, like, wow, this is what we have to do now.
Yeah. And that, yeah, because you have nothing. If you don't have anything else to do, like that's the thing that you do.
You're like, oh, nothing to do. I'm gonna go hang out with her.
Exactly. And then if you like, I used to be like this. I'd be like hanging out with my girlfriend now, and like I'd like look stuff up on my phone or something, and I'd be like, oh, I really want to do this, but then I'd be like, I'm already with her, and I like left my laptop at home or whatever, and then I never ended up doing it.
Yeah. Because
I didn't have that like balance between my life and like our life. You know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely very important, and everyone needs to take lots of notes.
We're not relationship counselors, but
we're not. But you can take information from
we have
us.
Experience.
Yeah, we do.
We've actually been in like long relationships compared to other people our age.
Yeah.
Some people like never even had a long relationship.
Yeah. And other people who have long relationships
can relate.
Yeah. And I don't know, people who like that I know who have like are still dating like their high school sweetheart or whatever. Those are like longer relationships that they're still in.
Yeah.
And they can even like apply this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they could be though. That could be part of it. And I think that's what like makes like the difference between like someone who like pursues what they want to pursue, like be happy, unless like your mission is to like Tristan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Tristan, like
some people's goal is to like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm starting a family, I'm having kids. This is what I want. This is what I actually want.
Like Tristan, like
if you want that, then
stuff.
Go ahead and do that. But if that's not what you want right now, then.
But who really knows if you want like a family like that early? I don't think anybody.
You just
really
have
knows.
to know, dude. It's in the gut.
I don't think anybody really, unless you love taking care of kids.
Yeah, you just know.
I guess yeah. I don't know. I don't think like that. So.
I couldn't imagine taking care of a kid right now.
Me neither. I can barely take care of myself, dude.
Exactly.
Like literally, I could not change a diaper or like any of that stuff.
I could do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I would do it
because you have to. Because you have to, but like we don't want to do it.
But it would like suck.
It would just like completely 180 your life.
I know. It would like versus.
It wouldn't ruin your life, but it would ruin your life.
It would take a toll. On your life.
It would take you off the path of the goals that you wanted to achieve in life.
Yeah. Like it'll set you back.
But like it can also be a blessing at the same time because you're bringing a kid into your family.
Yeah. And then you get to share all your knowledge with them. I don't know. I think one of the reasons I don't want to have like kids until later is because I am like immature and I don't know everything yet. Like how could I teach, you know what I mean? How could I teach a kid how to live if I'm not even like fully, like I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I mean, we're not stupid.
I know, but
we're pretty educated.
I know, but still, like I could literally make like a wrong judgment just because I haven't lived through like a certain time in my life yet.
Yep.
All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up. We got 33. Oh my god, bro! 33 minutes.
Butterfingers today.
I go Butterfingers. All right, 33 minutes for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button down below and like this video for more videos like this one. If you haven't watched the other podcast, watch the other podcast or you're wasting your time. All right.
Peace.
See you guys.